back to Jaybird Resin Art. So today is the day that we are going to try out the new and hopefully improved mold of the little flower that I made. This one, if you didn't see it. So what the plan is just to do something a little simple just to test it out. I'm going to use the Let's Resin chrome powder in the holographic pink to do the middle flower, and then we're going to pour it in clear, and so that the faceted, like the leaves, are just clear, so we can see, if it came out right. So I'm just going to take a little paintbrush here, do that to keep the static, and it helps not to get so much of the powder all over the rest of the mold, just kind of where I want it. I'm going to get a little bit down in there where the stamens are. Just kind of dab all around. I don't want to get too much powder where it floats and gets into the parts that I want to be clear. I have a suspicion. I'm hoping it comes out good because I have it's kind of sticky still right there. Same spot it has been, and there was no clay in the mold. I didn't add anything to it. I'm trying to plug those holes up or anything. And it's definitely been curing long enough. It's been over 24 hours. So, I don't know. I looked in there, and I don't really see any marks on like the faceted, like the leaves part of the flower. But with it being a tiny bit sticky still, it's a little bit concerning. So I don't know if maybe, I mean, it's glass, so I don't see what could possibly cause it to do that, you know? So, but we'll see. Okay, I think that's all part of the flower there. Yeah, because, yeah. Try to get down in there real good without putting too much powder. Right there. Okay, I'm going to continue to do this, and then when I'm done, we'll be right back. All right, we're back, and I mixed 3 ounces of Bond Crafter resin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit in here, and then I'm going to put the mold itself into the vacuum chamber so I know that I get all of those petals and everything filled in with no bubbles. Okay, I'm going to stop there. See all those bubbles popping up? See, they are popping up on their own, but I still want to be sure because it's a brand new handmade mold and they do produce the bubbles, and I want to make sure that I get them all out. I don't have holes in my flower. And I need to get another tripod where I can take you over there and you can see that it works, or how it works. But maybe at some point I'll do that. Just keep an eye on it so you can see if it starts to overflow. And then if it does, you can just kind of let the pressure out. Sorry if it's loud. I'm trying to step back away from the motor. That should be good now. So then I'm just going to fill the rest of it up. Okay, so there's some more coming up. Let's make sure to kind of squidge it around and make sure we got them in those, in like the leaf part, and kind of squeeze it and see if any other bubbles come out. It's a pretty good size section for those, so it should have went in there on their own. Do you see a little bubble right there? Now, of course, the bottom part isn't going to have that curved edge like that, because of course you would have to have a mold over top of it to do that, but that'll be fine. This could also be used like to sit on like trays, or maybe like a large jar, the lid of a large jar. That would be cool. Okay, so might as well go ahead and dome it a little bit, even though that's not the prettiest bottom. I'll just trim it up afterwards. But since it will shrink back, I want it to get as much of that as I can. And that should be it. And we got an ounce left. So yeah. Oh, so it only took 2 ounces to do that. So what should we do with that? I was just gonna throw it in my little extras over there. I don't want to have to get bubbles mixed back in for, let's see, we could do maybe this Resin butterfly again, and then we're gonna have bubbles, but let's I can always put it back in the vacuum chamber to get those bubbles out, so maybe we will do that new Resin butterfly. I got some Let's Resin cerulean alcohol ink. Well, let's put about 5 drops in it and see what that looks like. Oh, that's a pretty color. Kind of like a teal, really. Let's put a little bit more. I'll put what, 4 more back, 4 more in. Okay. Then I am going to put this back in the vacuum chamber. It's just because there's lots of micro bubbles in there now. So I'm not going to put you through that again. I'll do it and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's out of the vacuum chamber now. I'm gonna spray, I know. Shouldn't do that, I know. This should be enough. I don't remember how much it was last time. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's kind of get in there and look around to some of those facets. Try to release any bubbles that may have formed when I poured it in. Okay. Oh. Alrighty. I think that looks good. I'm going to go around the top as well. There's facets all over the top of this mold as well. Alrighty. Now let's just top it up. And then I'll put the rest of that in my little extras mold I have on the side. And then we'll be back on demold. Pray for me that this mold worked out good. All right, they're both cured. Let's go ahead and get this one out. Get this paper off the back. See if this one's any easier to demold this time. What side is the shorter side? Okay. Well, a little easier. Well, come on now. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, that is really pretty. I love that color. Looks like there's silicone stuck in there. Get a brush to knock that out. It does that sometimes when you got these crystal molds. Get a brush and knock it out of there. Okay, yeah, that's really pretty. I love that. All right, moment of truth. Is it gonna work? Can't tell yet. I see some bubbles. Let me just break it all the way around first. Should be good and cooled down, so I shouldn't break any petals off. Oh, there we go. Pops out pretty easy. Okay, well, oh, yeah, I mean, it's not perfectly clear. I think some of my powder mixed in with the clear, but it is much better than the other ones. Still not perfect. Not sure I can get it much better than that though. But yeah, looks good. I'm not sure why it's not as clear as the crystal is itself. See, it, it could be that the powder just mixed in with it, but it's kind of hard to tell without something. It just looks, I don't know, I guess I'm no into resin, am I? But it's still really pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's just not as crystal clear as I would like it to be. I don't know. Maybe, hold on. Maybe it just had some smudges on it. Hold on. Let me clean it off a little bit. Could have just had some residue from. Oops. Maybe that's okay. That looks better. I need something black to go behind it, maybe. No, I think that actually looks pretty good. Could have just had some oil or something. Yeah, the only thing I can think of, because like I said, I didn't use any kind of glue or any kind of clay or anything in this. The only thing I can think of that might be causing that mold to potentially not cure properly around this area is that maybe they glued this piece and this piece together, and so wherever the silicone down in there is touching, it doesn't like that glue. That's the only thing I can think of. Or whatever kind of glaze they put over this. Well, no, because it wouldn't be that, because this part wouldn't cure properly. And this does good. I think it's just, it's not like in between of those two pieces. Because everywhere else is good. But that's definitely the best one I've gotten so far. I'm not going to do this again, because that is good enough for me to. I'm not going to keep doing it over and over again. It's a lot of silicone. So, but I think that looks good for a non-professional mold maker. That's for sure. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. I'm happy with that. Yeah, cool. Well, I finally got it there. It could be better, but I'm satisfied with that one. Yeah, I don't know, right there. There's a bubble right there, but yeah. So Let me know what you think. Think it's pretty. Oh, so yeah. All right. Well, no. I wanted to get some little gemstones and add a couple of them to here maybe. And I looked over after I poured that. I was like, you know what? Some of those would be pretty in there. So I'm gonna do it. Got these. I got those off Temu actually. Let's see. Should we do like matchy ones, or would that be too matchy? Where's my? Or do the pink ones? I think we go with the pink ones. They're kind of opaly too, but I don't think they will blend in too much. I don't need these gloves on anymore though. I just put those on so that I didn't touch the inside of that mold. Let me take these off. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. Where's my little lid? I'm gonna put that on there. And then I want to add a couple to maybe just kind of like randomly. Because I don't want to cover. I like that little stone in the middle. So I think I'm gonna just randomly put some of the little crystals or rhinestones. Oh, what am I doing? Well, I can do this without getting my big head under the camera. Let's put on. This is Liquid Fusion. Where did it go? Right there. Nah. Maybe I forgot my dog was outside. I hear him kicking at the door. Hopefully somebody gets him. Oh. There's a rhinestone already in the mold, so I couldn't put it in the same spot. Close enough. It's hard to see where I put the glue when I come back. Mm. There. Maybe right there. And here. Hmm. And let's put one down at the bottom. Wonder. Hmm. Thinking about putting some on that as well, maybe. I don't know. Okay. That looks cute. Yeah. Hmm. What do you think? Pretty? I think so. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know where I would put them. I wonder. Let's see. I don't know if this would look right or not. Come on. Oh, ah, dang it. Little fiddly things. Hmm. Let's try it. Can always take them off. Or should I use like like a different colored one? Gold. Let's try the gold ones. Kind of like the middle of a flower color, you know? Let's just try it. Always take it off, but I didn't like it. Hmm. If they're gonna stay on this one, if it's gonna slide right off, it's kind of thin. Oh, yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. I kind of wish there was one right there, but kind of even it. Because I think it's pretty. Wonder. Hmm. Let me see something. Where are... I forgot all about having those long nib markers earlier when I did that hippo. Hmm. Uh, there's that. That is not the same gold though. That's more like, or maybe silver. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna look right or not. I just felt like it was awful short video, so figure do a little bit of messing about. Oh, well, what in the world? Something gooey. I don't think that marker works very well. Okay, let's try this one. That one, dang it, that's the one that the nib isn't very good. Yeah, I don't like. I have to get me some new silver chrome some new chrome markers because none of them that I have are any good. Oh, I don't know. think I should have did the silver things if I was going to do silver marker, maybe? No? That's not too bad. I don't know. Let's keep going and see what it looks like in the end. I always take that off too. Just a tester anyway. Oh, or I could have just put some more of those. I don't know. I don't know what the gold would look like. I don't even know if I have. Well, I have a bronze. Would that look better? Kind of matches those things more so than silver. But I don't know. Let's just see what it looks like before I take it all off. No, I don't like that. Nope. Don't like that. They don't look bad or anything. Might not look great. But and that little mark in there, that's from the glaze on the flower in the mold. I think the flower part on the original one was done a little better. But I don't know. It's alright, I guess. I don't know. I'm just messing around. But, yeah. I guess the mold looks alright. It's better than the other ones. So, yeah. What do you think? Do you like the stuff on it or no? I don't know. Maybe I should have went with the silvery ones. But either way, it's cute. So is this. Okay, guys. Alright, well that's it. I'll have a more in-depth video for you next time. But I just wanted to show you that I did get it out and see what it looks like. Alright, well, see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met